Hi guys, I'm back with another mani. So I have some 𝑻𝒊𝒔𝒉 coffin nail tips here that I will be using in this video. So I've already picked out my sizes and shaped the nails. And so we're using two dip powder colors from CN Designer Dips, Angel Wings and Gourd Vibes only. So, and also one color from 𝒊𝒔𝒉. This is French White. And so we're going to go ahead and get into this application. And so I will be trying out the Azure Beauty low odor dip liquid. So I saw in the community post Marla Chris had actually posted about these liquids, and I was like, let me try these because y'all know my go-to low odor dip liquids are from Color My World Dips. And so I was like, let me try these liquids. Now in this video I did use dip powder, the base low odor dip liquid and the activator. Now this is the first time a company has marketed the activator as low odor, and it was low odor, so I was wearing a simple face mask. And so I'm applying the dip base to the nail, and I will say these liquids are thin. And so they didn't run, and I tried to load my brush with the liquid, but it just wasn't loading like a lot of dip liquid. And so I had to keep re-dipping in some instances just to get enough liquid on the base. I wasn't mad at it at all. And these their dry time wasn't bad at all either. Seemed like it dried maybe in like a few seconds as opposed to other low odor dip liquids. And so I'm not mad at them at all. And so I'm just laying the nail flat in the dip powder. With the white, it does have like glitter or foil flakes in there, so I'm just pressing those down. I don't show all nails on camera. And so with the French white, it's been sitting. I usually don't like white dip powders, but this one applied relatively well on the nail. Now I've had this French white for like years. And so again, I'm just going in and applying a thin layer to the nail, as thin as possible, and just laying the nail flat. Now before I go on with the second coat, I will use a nail brush to remove excess dip powder from the nail. I was about to say dip polish, but dip powder. And so this is after the first coat. I'm just using a nail brush, as I mentioned, and lightly brushing off excess from the nail before I go on with the second coat. And so I cut up a little trifold paper towel, and then before I place my base brush back into the bottle, I will be wiping it off on that paper towel just to avoid getting any type of dip powder into my base liquid, because it could contaminate it and it will become unusable. And so as I mentioned, this is a very thin dip liquid. Again, I have no problems, and I did purchase these with my own money. And so after I get that second coat on the nail, I will be encapsulating that middle nail in clear dip powder before I activate. And so here, after I brush off, I'm just activating, not activating, I'm just applying clear dip powder on that middle finger. Now you can encapsulate all the nails in clear. That's totally up to you. It depends on how much filing and buffing you have to do, especially if you were doing this on your own nails. The clear will keep you from removing too much of the color, and if you have a dip powder that has foil flakes or glitter, it keeps those particles in the dip powder from turning colors when you do your filing and buffing. And so I'm just using a salt spoon to pour over, and that's just because I don't want any glitter or anything like that to contaminate my clear. And so once I get the clear on the nail, tapping off excess, you can see it's coated good. That clear is coated well. And so I'm just removing excess dip powder from all of the nails before I go in and apply a generous amount. Now the clear on that nail wasn't dry all the way. It was slick, or looked wet. And so I had already put my clear up, and I didn't want to, or set it off to the side, and I didn't want to re-dip it. And so I'm just going in with the low odor activator in that set, and I'm just applying a generous amount to all of the nails. And so activator is what will harden or cure the dip powder in preparation for filing and buffing. And so I do my filing and buffing off camera. And so I have some water slide decals from 𝒊𝒔𝒉 decals. These are fall themed. Now, when I finished this set, my husband was like, these look like spring nails, but that was not. I was trying to go for fall nails. And so while I cut off the decals and sprayed them with water, I did end up messing up one and had to put a different decal on one of those nails. While I'm waiting for the decal to release from the paper backing, I'm going in with 𝒊𝒉's 𝑻𝒊𝒔𝒉 Gel Base Coat, and I'm applying that to those two nails, and I'm going to pop them in my LED lamp for 60 seconds. And that's only because the decals need something to stick to. You could use sticky base coat, but gel polish lets you move the decals around on the nail. And so I'm just removing excess water with that other piece of paper towel, smoothing out the decal, and then I'm going to cut off excess, and then I'm going to use a buffer or a file to file off the excess decal from the nail. And I end up tearing this decal, which kind of made me mad, but whatever, because those two decals matched on that paper. And then so I had to go in with the other decal that didn't. It had the same colors, but it was different flowers on there. So initially I was just cutting it off because that works best, just to remove as much as you can with some nail scissors or clippers or whatever you have handy, and then just smooth it out. Now I did try to go in with some acetone to remove excess, and that didn't work well, so I just decided to use nail buffer or nail file. And so 𝒊𝒔𝒉 designs or decals, they are actually gone out of business or going out of business. I don't know if she's fully closed her site yet or not, and I have a lot of her decals. I'm not sure why, the reason behind closing her business, but she has some really nice and really pretty decals that I've purchased. I don't know if she's been in business for 1, 2, or 3 years, and so over that time period I have purchased a lot of decals, just like I have a lot from Poshy Nail Designs, which their website is not currently operating at the moment either. And so I've been buying decals off of like Etsy, and then I've been getting decals from lately Spirit Art Designs, which is a decal company too. And so not that I need to buy any more water slide decals, because I have plenty to last me for a lifetime probably. And so this is where I think I end up splitting the decal at the cuticle area of the nail, because I was like, this looks weird. I don't know if the heat from my finger tore it or what happened or whatever. So I had to end up replacing that decal. You can see I'm just using a buffer here. I thought I used a nail file, but I'm using a buffer, and it's just breaking the seal, and I'm just peeling that away from the nail. And here's where I realized, I was like, what is wrong with this nail? Like, what is going on? Actually, I thought it was a cuticle area, but it's near the free edge where there's like an empty white space, and it wasn't on my finger, so I think I just ripped it. And I was like, what the? I know you lying. I was like, I know you lying. But anyway, and so I did end up applying base coat and then curing, and then now I'm going in with 𝒊𝒉's 𝒻𝒊𝒔𝒉 No Wipe Top Coat. And so I'm applying that to all the nails, and then I'm going to cure in my LED lamp for 60 seconds. So off camera, I did add some AB rhinestones to the thumbnail and the pinky nail, and here are the nails. I thought they were cute, and like I say, I was going for a fall look, but my husband said they look like spring nails, but whatever works. Either way, I thought they were pretty and nice and shiny. And so I do apply these with some nail tabs. So I'm trying out these new nail tabs that I found on Amazon. They're by Jolly Snaps. And so let me tell y'all something. These nails were hard to pop off. They were hard to pop off, and I had to pop them off the next day because I type at a computer all day. Even though I'm a nurse, I'm at a computer all day typing, and so I had to pop them off. But the site on Amazon, the description said they can last 2 to 3 weeks. We're gonna see. I'm gonna do a wear test with some shorter nails because I need to see, and I didn't do any nail prep. So here are the nails on. You can see, look, check them things. They not budging. They not budging. Like, I know you lying. So we're gonna see, not with these, but with a different set of nails. And so, guys, please like this video if you found value. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, and subscribe to my channel. It is free 99. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.